Hi, in this segment, we'll be discussing letters of recommendations. First of all, most colleges will require a letter of recommendation, or perhaps two or three, from a teacher. A couple of tips for that. First of all, make sure that you give a teacher at least 2 weeks to complete a letter of reference or a letter of recommendation. I don't know how many times in my career I've had a student approach me 6th hour, say, hey, could I have a letter of recommendation? And I say, sure. When do you need it by? 7th hour. You want to make sure that you give them plenty of time to sit and reflect and to craft a good letter of recommendation. Otherwise, you're just going to get a form letter, and that's not really going to benefit you in the college application process. We have on our website a college recommendation form, our teacher recommendation form, which we'd like you, the student, to fill out, and that will help a teacher write a better and more reflective letter of recommendation. Typically, if all I have as a teacher or advisor is what I know about you in one particular class, that doesn't really offer a college or a university a well-rounded portrait of what your strengths are and what you would offer that college or university. A couple of other basic tips, really common sense, but think closely about the teachers that you ask for recommendations. A couple of years ago, I had a student that I had just busted for cheating on a test, and within that very week, they came to me and asked for a letter of recommendation. Not a smooth move. You want to ask teachers that you have a good relationship with, that you know that at least you think they like you. Ask coaches, employers, the same thing that you have good relationships with. Don't ask somebody that you barely know, or you signed up for his or her class and you dropped it in the first month or so to write a letter of recommendation. Common sense, but it's just there. Also, check back in with the teacher or the coach. It's nice to send them a friendly reminder. Thank you so much for your willingness to write a letter of recommendation. Just checking if you needed any other materials. Sometimes teachers, coaches, we're busy and it may slip our mind. This will help remind us that we need to get that letter of recommendation in by the deadline.